Digiplot, the world's only hands-off automatic radar plotter for collision avoidance of ships. It simplifies radar to make it useful at a glance. This is an at-sea use of Digiplot for a cross-track vessel and an end-on collision, showing Digiplot in actual operation of clearing both ships. The display is brighter than normal so that more than one person can use it. Digiplot measures every echo, separating the landmass large echoes and outlining. This shows a head-up display with land on both sides in the Straits of Juan de Fuca with a 25-knot container ship. We've tagged a cross vessel and showing its relative vector is clearing us, and the stationary object has also got our own reciprocal course and speed on a 6-minute vector length. The dotted coastline on either side is clearly shown. Digiplot is showing on a 3-mile scale. We're doing about 25 knots with a 6-minute vector length. So that's about 1/10 of an hour. So you're talking about 2.5, almost 3 miles. The other vessel is crossing astern. We have, with our speed, this is not a problem. Clearly you can see the stationary echo. Our own ship is brighter than normal, and it would have triggered an alarm. The flashing symbol shows the course and speed and range bearing, as well as CPA, time to CPA, of any selected tracked echo. The tracking is precision, as you will see by the next example of this shows the 40-footer essentially crossing our stern very close. We've picked up and had an alarm on our tug and tow dead ahead, right on. With Digiplot, the ARPA specification is around 10 degrees in the 4 scenarios. Digiplot averages a little less than 1 degree and essentially knows measures the relative course as also the true course to within almost 1/10 of that value, of the order of a degree or so. And it's only about 15 to 30 seconds behind the actual during the maneuver. You can see both vessels here, our container ship and the tug and tow tracked separately, are turning very slightly just to avoid. We're now on a 3-mile scale. You can see it's coming down our starboard side, so it's a nice clear starboard to starboard passing. Each flashing symbol is still on the tug, and you can see that the course and speed is showing essentially our reciprocal course. And the separate vectors for the tug and the tow is still showing. There's no other tracking system in the world that tracks as well as Digiplot. This technology, as well as the filtering on the accuracy of the course and speed and other parameters, came straight out of the space age classified programs. This shows the actual tug and tow really ahead of us, coming almost abreast, less than a mile away, as shown by Digiplot's display on our true plot right here. Again, the shape of the coastline is being outlined faithfully using Digiplot because we measure it every scan and display 3 successive scans to give a good outline. Digiplot can also be displayed on top of a chart or a radar. This shows the container ship going south toward Los Angeles with a tanker going north toward Alaska to fill up with oil. We're monitoring to make sure that none of these fishing vessels dart out and interfere with our passage south. Texaco put Digiplot on its first, a T2 tanker from World War II surplus that was stretched. Digiplot was put on it, making it a 21st century vessel, even though it's a very old one. That Texaco wound up buying essentially half of them for the Gulf of Mexico, the other half for international operations, and were one of the safest oil companies at the time.